So hello everyone, my name's Olivia, I'm the Managing Director of Impact Hub Phnom Penh, and this is my colleague Melanie, the Director of Community. So unfortunately we aren't experts in Bitcoin cryptocurrency, so we won't be focusing on that in our talk today. Can you raise your hands if you don't know what Impact Hub Phnom Penh does? That's good.
So Impact Hub, what is Impact Hub? So it's a growing community to support entrepreneurs who want to start their business in Cambodia. And we will go through a presentation to explain you more in details about our activities.
Yeah. So why did we start? So about 3 years ago is when we started to have this idea that there is so much awesome stuff happening in Cambodia. So many social enterprises, young people who really wanted to make a difference and start their own business. But there was kind of limited resources and a lack of structured support and a kind of space where they can all kind of congregate and connect and meet each other. So that's why we wanted to start a kind of community space and run programs to help provide that. So what is Impact Hub Phnom Penh?
So Impact Hub first is a space where people can connect, work and collaborate with each other. We have also many events where you can get inspired, learn business skills, but also like network with other people in your industry. And finally, we have also programs to help entrepreneurs, either like social entrepreneurs, tech entrepreneurs. We have a large network of mentors, and we have regular like networking nights also to give like the best opportunities to entrepreneurs. And finally, what is very special about Impact Hub is that we are part of a global network. We are now 104 Impact Hub around the world, so we are globally connected and locally rooted in our own Cambodian context.
So it's been going really, really well. So in the last we've only been around for maybe 2.5 years, coming up to 3, and we've seen such a big interest, and so it's growing so fast, the interest in entrepreneurship in Cambodia. We currently support 37 Cambodian startups, but we've supported many more over the years with all of our programs. We have 300 plus members in our community at the moment. Last year in 2016, we reached over 4,000 people through our events and programs. We ran over 92 events. It's been very, very crazy. And we are in 108 plus cities around the world. So really well connected, and 15 in the making, so many more to come, especially regionally. And we also had the chance to run Cambodia's first one-year incubation program, which provided funding support of $20,000 for 5 teams.
So here you can see some logo of Cambodian entrepreneurs that we are supporting. Keep an eye on it. They are maybe getting your investment soon, or maybe you can support them also. So these entrepreneurs, they are like from ID stage. We help them to validate their ideas. Then some are like in scaling stage, and then few of them are also looking at getting investments. And all of them, we want to create a community of Cambodian entrepreneurs who can support each other and also inspire the next generation of Cambodian entrepreneurs.
So what's next? So the incubator that I mentioned earlier is called EPIC. So we just finished running that this year. It was a really successful program. We were supported by Development Innovations and USAID. It was a 1-year program with specifically 9 months of incubation support. We provided $20,000 worth of support for those 5 teams, and it was really, really successful. We had some really great teams involved in that program. So our next steps is we'd really like to take this regionally. So we're looking at kind of ecosystems that are quite similar to Cambodia in the region that we can take this program to. We're also launching lots of exciting new programs in 2018, so please stay tuned and keep an eye if you are an entrepreneur that's needing some support, because we'll be opening that very shortly. And we're hoping to increase our regional presence so that we can really showcase Cambodia to the world and show them, what we've been doing here. And then obviously strengthening our community so that we can become even bigger and create even more impact together.
So we are very excited to see such a growing interest from the government and from the corporates about entrepreneurship, and especially we have been supported by SMART recently, and we are behind the Smart Start program. If you have heard about it, it's like a 6-month incubation program for tech startups, but coming from university, and we provide them trainings, support, mentoring, and at the end they will have also the chance to go to Singapore for an exposure trip to meet Google, Facebook, and Microsoft. And we also are running networking nights with EasyCom, and we also developed recently some corporate trainings, and especially using Lego methodology to bring some innovation into corporate, because we also believe that we can bring entrepreneurship into corporate sectors. So we run some program with Scinet too.
So yeah, a little bit shorter than anticipated, but anyway, I just want to say a big thank you, and we really, really want to connect with all of you here. So if you have an interest in the startup scene and you want to know more, please come and speak to us. We're also always on the lookout for meeting new entrepreneurs, meeting mentors who might want to be involved in supporting those entrepreneurs. And obviously, like us on social media so you can follow our programs and our events. If you have anything to add?
Yes, so just say hi, connect, give us your contact, and we are always open for collaboration or new connection. So thank you a lot.
Thank you. Any questions?
I'm looking for funding.
Great. Fundings. How to get some fundings? So for fundings, we are working with corporates to get some seed fundings for aspiring entrepreneurs. For example, Smart, they are giving $4,000 for like the 5 startups who are incubated. So we believe that having a seed fund available can also allow you to dedicate more time on it, and is how you can develop your ideas. So is what we also want to. That's why we're also cooperating with corporate companies.
And also, the EPIC program will be run again in 2018. And the great thing about EPIC is that just with this $20,000, we don't take any equity. So please keep an eye out because it might be something that could be the perfect bridge onto the bigger investments that are more difficult.
And thank you very much.